to.
Did you hear that?
Mhm.
The recording in progress?
It said this meeting is being recorded.
Mine said recording in progress. I never heard that before.
And then it asked me to continue if I wanted to continue.
Oh, really? That must be new.
Yeah, because I just recently started seeing that.
It must have been some update or something. All right, let's get started.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, Two Sisters, A Different Point of View. I am Nikki, and I'm joined by my sister and co-host.
Angie.
Welcome to our show. This is a show where we talk about any and everything under the sun. Um, so you seen anything interesting to talk about this weekend?
Um, Let me see. Boy, it's like we talk about so much during the week, and then when it's time for us to do our show, I can't think of anything.
I know that's part of why how I got the idea to do this show, because how we always be showing each other stuff that we see.
Mm-hmm.
So, but,
Something was something. Dang, I can't even think of it now.
well, I had something. I had a few something.
Okay.
Um, one was this happened in Tampa, Florida. Um, it says police Dunkin' customer who used racial slur dies after employee punched him in the face.
Mm.
Yeah. Officers say the hit knocked the 77-year-old man out and caused him to fall and hit his head.
Mm.
Um, it says
So the old man used a racial slur.
right towards the worker. It says, let me see, a customer at a Tampa Dunkin' Donuts died after an employee punched him in the face for using a racial slur, according to police. The Tampa Police Department says on May 5th, a 77-year-old man in the drive-through of a Dunkin' Donuts became upset due to the lack of service he was receiving. Employees at the location asked the man to leave and did not serve him, according to a press release. But officers say instead of driving away, the elderly man parked his car and walked into the store and began arguing with an employee named Corey Pujols. Pujols. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce that. But according to the department, the 77-year-old called Pujols. It's got to be a better way of saying it. I'm thinking that J must be silent. But Pujols, I don't know. But anyway, the 77-year-old man called him a racial slur, which Pujols challenged the man to repeat. According to the police department, the 77-year-old called Pujols a racial slur, which Pujols challenged the man to repeat. Officers say when the customer repeated the slur, Pujols punched him in the face.
Mm.
The hit knocked the elderly man out and caused him to fall and hit his head, according to a press release. He was taken to the hospital where he later died on May 7. So now the guy that punched him has been charged with aggravated manslaughter of an elderly adult. What
Mm.
you think?
Now that's an example of chickens coming home to roost, like what Malcolm X had said back in the day.
Yeah,
You, I mean, it's almost like he brought it on himself. He should
yeah.
have. He
He
over.
definitely he definitely brought it on himself.
Of course.
However, I feel bad. I understand why the boy punched him, and I feel bad for him because now he got charges, against him
Right.
when really these were just words.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. And he's an old man too.
Right.
Uh, you know, sometimes you just got to use the best of sense. I mean, you can't always,
Right.
you
Because
can't
I
always.
be hearing people always talking about how let somebody call me this. I go upside their head and all this stuff. Well, that's what this boy did. And,
Mhm.
is that worth it? Because somebody used a word against you that I guess it hurt. Because I'm thinking I've been called the N word before, like probably in traffic or something like that.
Mhm.
And I remember one time me and mama actually was in the car and she was driving and I don't know, she was going pretty slow. I
Mhm.
think I think this is how I remember. She was going pretty slow and somebody like kind of cut her off. I guess maybe they had been behind us or something. And then called her what do you call her? Like a N word B. The N word and the B word and kept going. That's the only time I ever got mad, with
Mhm.
somebody using a slur. Cause and I'm sure that's because it was directed at my mama. But
Right.
other than that, I mean, if I don't know you, to me, you just look stupid because you mad. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Sometimes it takes a bigger person to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be different, of course, if he had put his hands on them. And then
Right.
Florida, you know that the justice system is rigged against black people anyway, especially black men. I'm guessing that he was a man of color.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's like an American black.
Definitely black in the photo, afro and
Oh, it is.
everything.
Oh, do show a picture. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a picture.
Yeah. So you know that all of that is rigged against you. So sometimes, you just gotta walk away.
I mean, and you at work, I would have just went behind the counter and ignored the man, whatever. I mean,
Yeah,
let him
call
be
your
mad.
manager, and then if the manager didn't do anything, just write it down and keep reporting it.
Which it doesn't sound. I mean, because they said they refused to serve them. So
Right. So at that point,
yeah, just
of course, I feel bad for all parties involved. But
right, right. But I hope this black man don't get some,
outrageous,
yeah,
which I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was that. You heard about what Jaden Smith is doing?
Uh, no.
He's it says Jaden Smith to open restaurant where homeless people can eat for free.
Oh, I think I might have heard something about him opening a restaurant, but I didn't know, I didn't know all the details or the particulars
Yeah, I thought that was
about
pretty
it.
neat. It seemed like he do a lot of stuff to help those less fortunate.
Yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
I like that.
Yeah. Says the establishment is named after Jaden's I Love You food truck initiative, which he launched nearly 2 years ago on his 21st birthday. The musician, actor, and philanthropist said his goal was to provide healthy vegan food for free to those in need of Los Angeles's Skid Row area. Didn't
I
he
did
do?
hear about that truck.
Huh?
I did hear about that truck.
Yeah, and he did something with water too, didn't he?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Like maybe the Flint water thing.
Oh, yeah.
Says with the I Love You restaurant, Jaden wants those who can afford to pay for their meal to spend a little more as a means of paying it forward to the next person in need. But if you're not homeless, not only do you have to pay, but you have to pay for more than the food's worth so that you can pay for the person behind you. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
He sent uh, he sent care packages to Skid Row that included food, masks, clothes, and hand sanitizer.
Mm.
Oh yeah, this in October it says he launched his latest philanthropic. Is that how you say that? Philanthropic Philanthropic.
Well, say it both ways. One of them ways is correct.
And which one? I think it's philanthropic. That sound right. But that's called the water box, a filtration system that helps provide water to areas that struggle to obtain the necessary resource.
Mm.
Smith took his venture to Flint, Michigan, which has been entrenched in a water crisis. Through his efforts, Jaden was able to provide the equivalent of at least 300,000 bottles of water.
Mm.
He says, at any moment, we can create a new version of the world. I have a belief that the next thing that changes everything for everyone can be around the corner. They got some, Will and Jada got some weird kids, but they seem to be good kids.
Yes.
All righty, moving right along.
I know this is old, but we talked about that 16-year-old girl that had got killed by the police. She was breaking up a fight.
Or she was in a fight, wasn't she? And she
Well,
called the police.
yeah, and she called the police and they wound up killing her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did talk about that. Yeah,
I wonder what's happening with that.
I know.
Look that up.
Probably nothing.
Yeah.
This one, I thought this was funny and stupid. People be going out of their way to get these doggone selfies. Just be doing stupid stuff. People that fell off mountains trying to get selfies and stuff. And
Oh, killing themselves.
yeah, but this
Yeah.
one, um, it says camel chews woman's hair off during selfie attempt in painful viral video. Did you see that?
I don't know if I want to see that.
Girl, let me
I
see.
know she had to been white.
Angie. We ain't turning our backs to no camels that close to us where they could touch us, maybe from a distance. But
That's
yeah,
crazy.
hmm I thought it was funny.
Mm-mm-mm.
It says, the perfect recipe for a viral video is usually made up of an animal or a shocking moment. The clip sees a camel chewing a woman's hair as she attempts to take a selfie with it through a fence. The woman, named Karen, of course, as shown by the voice behind the lens screaming her name, begins by holding her phone at an arm's length away while smiling. The perfect selfie setup doesn't last long though, as the camel begins taking an interest in her hair. It isn't long before the animal leans in and takes a bite from her hair and pulls back,
Ooh,
bringing the woman with it.
ooh.
Clearly in pain, the woman's laughing comes to a halt as a whole chunk of her hair is ripped from her head by the camel, who then chews on it.
He probably thought it was some hay.
I'm gonna show you this because this was fun.
Mm. Ooh, I can't even imagine.
I know. Ugh.
Where was that at?
Let me see. I'll be looking while I show you.
Okay.
All right, here it is. You can see it.
Yes.
Okay. Did you see it? Because it happened fast.
Yeah, so
And you see him chewing it.
he probably think it's some hay.
Oh, that looked painful. Oh, he had a grip like from the roots.
Ooh,
Ugh. I wouldn't have been that close anyway. They say camels be spitting on you and stuff.
oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't know that.
Oop, I lost it. I was gonna see where that was at.
I wonder why they do that. I'm gonna have to look it
Why
up.
they be spitting on you?
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Why these articles don't be saying where they from like they used to? I thought they used to be a part of writing.
Mm, I guess not with social media.
Yeah, because I sure don't see it. Oh, this was in Virginia.
Mm. What part does it say?
No, it talks about a local Virginia reporter.
I didn't know they had camels in Virginia.
Oh wait. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Because then it talks about it happening to somebody prior to this woman, and that was actually in Mississippi.
Mm.
So yeah.
Oh, I do have some I could share.
What you got?
Maybe I could do it after you finish.
Oh, I was done with that one. Um, Let me see if I got something else. You mean all my little stories?
Yes. How many more you got?
Mm, Let me see one. Oh, I thought this was interesting too. I'm gonna click on this one.
Okay.
This I saw on Twitter. Um, it's a video. It says dozens of white students learning what it was like to be African slaves. The teacher posted this video along with the caption, "Today we experience life as a slave on the Middle Passage journey from West Africa to America." Um, you see it.
Yes. Are they tied up?
I think they're like holding each other's arms. I don't know. I don't think they're tied up though.
Oh,
They just kind of shuffling like that. She probably told them to pretend like they had chains or something on their feet, maybe.
what's that supposed to do?
Right. Somebody in the comments say, "Did the kids get beat also?"
Right.
I thought that was because the person that posted said white people and they cosplay. Is it
Mm,
still going?
yeah, I can hear it. And it's somehow they always do stuff like that to mimic how they think slaves were treated, but you don't ever
Exactly.
hear them like mimicking how it was like during the Holocaust.
Right, right.
How come they don't never mimic that?
And the entitlement to even think that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want to go ahead and check your stuff now because somebody at my door bugged
Oh,
me.
okay. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pause it.
Okay.
So with that new thing they doing where it asks you to continue after it let you know it was recording. So
Mhm.
what happened if the other person declined it?
Oh, I don't know. We'll have to check it and see one day.
All right. What's the last thing we talked about? Oh, white people and they what is it? Cosplay? Is that how you say that?
Their shenanigans.
Yeah. Oh, I thought this was kind of creepy. You have you ever seen those big statues like um well, like the Statue of Liberty. um, like you seen that one where it's a lady's head in water and she's laid back and the water is her hair flowing down. Have you seen that?
Mm, I probably have. I can't recall it.
Angie, it was important that you seen that one too, so we'll have some context. Can you think of any big crazy ones that you've seen?
Um,
I'm gonna see if I can find that one because that one really creeped me out.
oh, I see it.
You found it?
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you see her neck.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's kind of weird.
Ugh. I'm looking at it now. That stuff, I don't know. I'm scary, I guess, but that's I. Mm-mm.
What's the purpose of that?
I mean, it's just art, but stuff like that just creep me out because it's so big,
Yeah.
you know. But it's one Marilyn Monroe giant statue sparks outrage anew after 7-year hiatus in desert. And that looked creepy to me too. Oh, it's a huge statue of her. Let me see.
Let me see. I can find out.
And she's in her iconic dress. I'm gonna show it to you.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
You see the one where the woman's taking a picture by her leg.
Wow, that is huge.
I'm gonna put it on here just so Kim could see it. You see the woman down there by her
Yeah.
leg. That you can see how big that thing is. That stuff creeped me out. You like that kind of stuff?
Um, I ain't gonna say I like it or dislike it. I guess I'm neutral because I never. Can you hear all that traffic, all that noise?
Yeah, it sounded like somebody was cutting grass. That was just traffic.
Well, that's somebody, probably a motorcycle or one of those
Oh,
other things they be riding around. But I was gonna say that I don't. I guess I'm neutral because I've never been close enough to a statue like that to say whether I like it or dislike it. But that one with the lady with her head back, I mean, that is creepy to me.
both of them. I get that feeling like, I guess like when you up high or
Mhm.
going over a bridge or something.
Yeah.
I just get that. I get that feeling. I don't like that stuff.
So you don't like that statue of the Jesus too? I think that's in South America or Brazil, where it's that real huge Jesus with his arms stretched out.
I think I've seen that, but yeah, I don't like that either. I'm about to Google it. Where is it at?
I think it's Brazil, I want to say. Yeah,
Let me
I
put.
don't know if I would like to be up close on
I
that one.
know that's what I'm saying. That stuff just creepy.
You did you Google it?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
Because I be thinking, what if that thing falls?
He up high.
Yeah,
No. Mm-mm. Don't like that either.
yeah, that's kind of weird.
I just wondered if I was the only one that get creeped out by that stuff.
I don't think so.
I know children do on ones sculptures that's not even sculptures that's regular size.
Hmm.
Because I remember taking my kids to the zoo, and they have, the little sculptures that you could sit on and stuff. They didn't like those. I
I
remember,
do. I
huh?
do like statues and stuff. You heard of that one exhibit where somebody had made these life size. Um, I think they might have been Chinese um, soldiers or something.
Hmm.
They had found them underground.
Oh, I remember hearing about that. Oh,
Yeah, I had took a side of kid, and that was like wow, but they were just regular size.
hmm. But I guess
But
that's how little kids be feeling, though, even though it's something regular size.
yeah, because it's bigger than them.
Right.
Yeah. And we did go see you heard of like those huge heads, Aztec heads. Yeah, I did go see that. It was kind of neat, but it was still, like, whoa. But it was still just neat to see because, it was like black people.
Hmm.
So I can understand that.
Okay. So I'm not weird.
You are weird, but I'm just kidding.
I knew you was gonna say that.
But I can understand it. Hmm.
This was the last thing I had,
Okay.
which
While you look for that hold for one moment.
okay. But the last thing, do you know who Naomi Campbell is, right?
The model.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
How old is she? Do you think
I would guess in her 30s. Or
Naomi Campbell?
I might get her mixed up with somebody else.
Yeah, I believe so, because you off by a couple of decades.
She not the one who was like one of the first runway models, is she?
I, around there, I would think.
Okay. Well,
Maybe
see,
not as old as what's her name? The one really crazy. Well, she had a wacky personality. She was in a Eddie Murphy movie.
oh, I know who you're talking about. Dad, we just saw that movie like a couple of weeks ago.
How did you?
Shoot. Now I gotta look up her
They had
name.
made that thing, that perfume or whatever it was called Strange.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Boomerang.
Oh yeah, with Halle Berry. Wait, was that Halle? No, yeah, that was Halle Berry, wasn't it?
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Um, what was her name? Because she was a singer too.
Mm-hmm. And wasn't she married to David Bowie?
Yeah, for a minute.
Wait, Grace Jones.
Yes, Grace Jones.
Yeah, I found it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. That was funny. But anyway, Naomi Campbell.
Oh,
She's
she only
50,
50.
Angie.
What? She's 50.
Yeah. You talking about 30.
I was gonna say 30 or 40. I should have said 40s. I think I might have been getting her mixed up with somebody else. But anyway,
Anywho, it just says she welcomes first baby. A
her
beautiful
first
little blessing has chosen me to be her mother. Yep, her first baby.
wow.
Supermodel and actress 50 welcomed her first baby. She announced on Instagram, sharing a sweet photo of her hand holding the infant's feet.
Mhm.
So honored to have this gentle soul in my life. There are no words to describe the lifelong bond that I now share with you, my angel. There is no greater love. I just thought that was, when I read that she had a baby, I was like, I thought she was older than 50.
Hmm.
So I was really shocked. But then I read the article and saw she was 50.
Is
That's,
she the one that used to get in fights and stuff?
did she? I don't know.
Um,
But I thought that was um interesting. That's the
Hmm.
picture she shared right there. Ain't that cute?
Yes, it is.
I think I had a picture like that with Zobia's feet.
It's her baby mix,
I don't know. It didn't even mention a
the father,
so
the mix, or she did that what you call it?
artificial insemination or something. Or if she had a surrogate or something. It didn't say.
Mm,
So I don't know. But I thought that was cute.
mhm.
So that's about all I have. Did you have anything else?
Well, I was just going to share that the minister celebrated his 88th birth anniversary on Tuesday, and he released his concerto. His what? How you say that? The guy's name, Ludwig Beethoven.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. He performed it like in the 90s, but it's the first time that it was released to the public. So he shared it with the public, him playing that. And that's supposed to be like the hardest music to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he learned it in a matter of months. I think he had already been playing it, and he had a teacher
Just
because
a
he had
minute.
performed another
Hold on.
concert.
Hold
Uh,
on. All right, I'm back. So
yeah.
go ahead.
So he had a teacher, a Jewish woman, who was teaching him because he had did a concert before. But when she um, found out that he wanted to play this particular concerto, she
Mhm.
was like, "You wouldn't be ready in 10 years to play that."
And he did it in a matter of
He
months.
did in a matter of months. He found somebody else who would teach it. And when he did the performance, I don't know if you had a chance to look at it. She's at the one who said that she wouldn't teach him. She actually was playing.
Oh,
She
she
was,
was in it.
yeah, she's one of the people in the orchestra.
Oh,
And it's an Asian woman who was actually teaching him. She's in it too.
at least she wasn't,
Hmm.
good to say I was wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's funny.
So if you get a chance, you should check it out.
I
Um,
did listen to a tiny bit of it.
oh, okay.
I liked it. That's not really my type of music, but
Yeah. It's not really mine either, but to see him playing it is,
Mhm.
it's kind of it's inspiring.
Yeah, I did like what I heard.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's time for the triangle of hope.
I am. Oh, ah, you funny, Nikki.
Thought of that right off the top of my head.
Yes,
did,
ma'am.
did you find something?
No, I don't have anything today.
What? Well, I guess that leaves it to me to find something.
Yeah.
Here's one.
Okay.
Ayala Van Zant. Take one step towards doing something you have been thinking about. Celebrate any progress you make. Um,
I
I
like that.
yeah, I was gonna say I like it because you know how we sometimes we'll start doing something and we get discouraged, and so we might stop doing it, or you
Mm.
know.
Or we don't think we don't think we've gone as far as we think we should at a certain time or whatever, and
Mhm.
we don't celebrate the steps that we've made
Yeah.
already. So
And sometimes even just by continuing on, you don't even realize that you're making steps
right,
because
yeah,
it's not where you want to be. But
mm,
yeah, that's why I like that. So
yeah, okay.
so that brings us to the end of our podcast. So thank you for watching. Two Sisters, a Different Point of View. Not only have I been Nikki, but I am Nikki. And this is my sister. She has been,
Angie.
and she still is Angie. But anyway, thank you for watching. Um, like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all next week.
Yeah, as I'm Lego.
Walaikum salam.